Oh, Kristen. Yes, I heard about that, and I'm so happy for her. I think it's, you know, we all really were kind of this family, and so to see kind of another one of the Twilight cast find their person is really special. Some people said that my wedding looked like the Twilight wedding. I was like, it's possible.
I've decided to throw a party.
After all, how many times are we going to graduate high school?
I definitely noticed the resurgence for sure, but it was kind of crazy because I was just like, where did this come from? I didn't even realize they were on Netflix at first. But it was last year was really fun because I think because of us being on Netflix and now being on Peacock, there's a lot of different fan events, so I got to kind of go and reconnect with a lot of people. I was very lucky to be able to do so during COVID. But yeah, it's been fun because I think my mom says it's the gift that keeps giving, because it just like, to have something like this be, again, as popular as it is, and to have kind of a new demographic and kind of the new age people loving the same thing that we created. I don't want to age myself, but what, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, a very long time ago? It's amazing because you know, it's no secret that I love Alice, the character I played. I think she's so wonderful, and there's definitely some nostalgia there, so I'm happy for it.
Jazz, shh, it's okay. It's just a little blood.
Everyone's very busy, which is great. You know, Rob is Batman. Kristen is extremely busy, so I feel like we're like getting to the point now where they might just remake the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
This is not insider information, I don't know. But I feel like there's so many remakes these days, and because there's that resurgence that maybe they could, because my whole thing is that I love my character, but I'm 10 or 15 years older than I was, and vampires don't age, and so unless they want to spend a lot of money on making us look a bit younger, yeah, it's tough. We're supposed to be 17.
Hey, so like what happens in here?
And she just walked out. I did not know.
Immaculate Room is, one of the reasons I was attracted to the script is because I feel like it's very relevant to what everyone's gone through with COVID. So basically you have a couple that is asked if they want to stay in a white room, an immaculate room if you will, for a month. And if they can do it, they get $5 million. And basically it is part of a psychological experiment. And the couple agrees, and once they get in there, they kind of start seeing that when you're surrounded by white and your significant other and nothing else, a lot of things are dredged up and you're kind of forced to look internal. And I think it forces you to kind of deal with things that you don't necessarily want to deal with. And the great thing is that the room, if you're not progressing as quickly as they would like, kind of gives you little nudges. One of them being myself. I play a character named Simone, and she comes in about midway through as a treat to Mikey. And the treats are basically triggers for either Kate or Mikey. And so when Simone comes in, it kind of triggers both of them in different ways, and then kind of just progresses everything a lot more quickly. It deals with a lot of their insecurities, it deals with some of Mikey's past, and it's really fun for me, because I get to kind of come in and shake everything up, and for me, Simone is a very free character, and Kate is kind of the opposite of that, and so I think you get to see this like really interesting dichotomy, and then you actually get to see Simone kind of gravitate towards Mikey, even though I don't think when she came in the room that was her sole intention. You do kind of start to see there's a little bit of like a kindred spirit there. So it's very, I don't know, very fun for me.
This is gonna be fun. Good night.
I think the room kind of itself became a character. And it was, all of us got there and we're just like, oh, whoa. Because it's, you start to really live and understand what these characters are going through. And I know I was there 12 hours a day versus 24 hours a day for the month's shoot. And it was just like, by the end of it, I was like, get me out of this room. It is wild. And I think in this day and age, we're so overstimulated that going from like our current day and age to the Immaculate Room of just like white and really having to listen to your thoughts, like you can't hide them with anything. It was a crazy experience.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.